Ghanaian entrepreneurs, African entrepreneurs in general, a lot of us tend to build our businesses backwards. And what do I mean by that? More often than not, we tend to fall in love with the product or service we have in mind, or someone advised us, or a business coach told us that this was the product or service that would make us money. That is fine. But then we fall in love with it because we want to make money. And then we now try to convince customers to try to fall in love just as we have done. But the problem is this: what you love does not necessarily mean the customer will love it. And so because of that, more than 80% of businesses are set to fail within the first 3 years. That is sad. And that is why we today launched the Customer-Centric Entrepreneur Initiative. It came out in the Business and Financial Times today, page 20. First article is out there, and then there's a bit of understanding of what we're trying to achieve, the whole community we're trying to form, the mindset we are trying to bring into the market. I used a certain study I came across. It was done somewhere in Mexico, and the underlying factors are almost similar to what we have in this part of our world. And if you go into that very article, you get to find out that one of the ways that we can actually solve this product first approach as opposed to the customer first approach is to ensure that we bring the customer into the center. That is why the whole initiative is called the customer-centric entrepreneur. The entrepreneur who thinks customer first, who puts the customer at the center of whatever he or she is doing, and not the money first or not the product or service first. And when you do that, one of the things that the research showed, 4 very important things I want to touch base with you quickly before I rush out of the office to the house. First thing, you're able to turn relationships into systems. That is number 1. Relationships into systems. It's very, very possible. The second thing is that employees now become customer service champions. Your employees, they become your customer service champions. And then the third thing is that you then co-create. You co-create with your customers. You co-create with your customers. And then the fourth thing is that when you begin, you first deal with what we call your minimum viable segment. You treat them so well. Someone has said that the best thing you can do is to treat the 10 that you find first, treat them so well and not rush them, go and treat the 100 so badly. All this can be found in the Business and Financial Times of today. Go look for it. I also dropped the link in my bio so that you go have a look at the newspaper and the article that I wrote. Ghana is set for a customer-centric entrepreneurship revolution, and I'm urging you to be part of it. This is just the beginning. I mean, we've been cracking our brains the whole time, and because today it came out, I said, no, let me just touch base with you. Let me let you know what is happening before I rush off. I'm extremely knackered